Your teacher lied when they said gold is the most valuable thing on Earth. There is a secret way to make gold more valuable than gold himself. These strands get twisted and flattened into patterns that look like golden spider webs. Craftsmen spend hundreds of hours bending every single piece by hand, using nothing but tiny tools. They build a complex frame using thousands of tiny gold spirals and flowers that are fused together one by one. As the final layers are added, the gold is shaped into butterflies and floral designs that seem to defy the weight of the metal.
This guy never understood people who buy expensive gifts, but almost no one on the internet agrees with him. And now, you'll understand why. This guy believes that there is nothing better than a handmade gift, so he took 2 ordinary peach pits and began to shape one of them into a flat heart, then carved out the core. Then he made a 3-dimensional heart out of the second pit and put them together to make a gift for his girlfriend. But people on the internet disagree that such homemade gifts are nice to receive. What do you think? Is this a good gift or not? When this craftsman was asked to create one of the most complex and unusual pieces, he immediately agreed. But the price of his work surprised everyone. You will find out how much he was paid for the work later on. Initially, this craftsman began to cut out all the unnecessary details on a huge piece of wood. Step by step, he got the blank he needed. But the most difficult part of his work begins next, because now he cannot make any mistakes. Otherwise, he will ruin the entire blank and have to start all over again. After working with a chainsaw, this craftsman moved on to delicate and precise work using small blades and engravers. But now, he had to cover everything with oil, and he ended up with such an unusual sculpture for only $6,000. Give the craftsman a like for his cool work.
After melting this broken vase, he will transform it into an object that your ancestors definitely used. The craftsman pours this liquid onto a flat surface to create thin sheets that look like silver paper. Each piece is rolled by hand and hammered over and over to create perfect curves. This process takes hours of loud banging until the metal is smooth and thin. The neck and the base start to take shape as he uses extreme heat to fuse the edges together. One tiny mistake with the fire could ruin days of hard work, so his hands must never shake. Then he takes a sharp blade to etch tiny flowers and symbols into the metal.
This technician is using a brush to clean the dirt stuck on the air conditioner's outdoor unit. Since it's always outside, if you don't clean it regularly, the cooling efficiency drops, the AC won't heat or cool properly, the compressor has to work harder, energy use goes up, and parts can even get damaged from fan blockages. That's why cleaning the outdoor unit is so important. And it's not just the outdoor unit. The indoor evaporator and filters also affect airflow. The good thing is, a pressure washer can quickly blast away years of dust and grime. But take a look at that dirty water. It almost looks like black coffee, except it's actually pretty gross if it spills onto the ground. So technicians usually place a bag underneath to collect it. No water? No problem. You can also tap the outdoor unit hard, and since the fan is running, it'll blow the dust right out. Just remember, always wear protection, and don't do this in a crowded place. Otherwise, people might think you just set off a smoke bomb.